Welcome to the first of several videos on organizing your financial life. This video series will cover basic financial topics that will get you on the right track toward financial independence. It will also hopefully provide some useful education along the way. In today's video, we are going to cover some tips on where to start and how to get organized when beginning your journey. One of the biggest challenges to organizing your financial life is establishing a system to pay your bills. Bills are unavoidable, we all have them, but it's how you manage them that can make a big difference. Lack of organization in this area can create a snowball effect of late payments, additional fees, and a loss of control over your monthly cash flow, which will result in a stalling of your progress toward financial independence. Our biggest recommendation is to automate this process as much as possible. Leaving those stacks of bills on the desk or on the kitchen counter only leads to failure. It's too easy for other items to get stacked on top of them, and it becomes an out-of-sight, out-of-mind scenario. One way to automate the process is to establish a secure automatic draft from your bank account to the vendor. This is called the push method. Or signing up for an automatic payment with the vendor, allowing them to debit your account on the due date, which is the pull method. Both methods are easy to establish and ensure that the bill is paid on time and would avoid missing due dates and late penalties. Many people prefer to use credit cards to pay all of their monthly expenses. That's great. You can still use this strategy with your credit card. Just add the credit card number to the vendor's automatic payment system and charge all bills just as you would from the bank account. This way, you can still be earning those extra reward points from using your credit card frequently. Please note, this is not recommended if you will at any time be carrying a balance on your card. This is only recommended if you pay your balance in full each month. Lastly, if automatic payments make you feel out of control, you can sign up to receive payment reminders via email to alert you when bills are due. These reminders can usually be established on the vendor's website. If you use this method and write checks that you need to mail, we recommend that you choose one day a month when you write and mail all of your checks. This will ensure that you cover all of your bills. Consider having a master information document to organize all of your important financial information. This will centralize the information to make it easier for you or anyone else who needs to reference it, access it. Think of this as a table of contents for your filing cabinet. A simple Word document would work just fine. One key to organization is a good filing system. Consider using filing folders in different colors for different types of accounts. For example, you could use a red folder for accounts on which you still owe money, maybe a car payment or credit card or your mortgage, and green folders for accounts for which you keep records but don't owe money. This will help make important papers easier to locate and challenge you to eliminate the red folders in favor of more green ones. Another way to organize yourself is to understand which statements and papers should be kept and which information can be tossed. The next slide is a list of commonly retained material that can be tossed out. We're all guilty of holding on to some documents for way too long, but it can be confusing if we've been told to hold on to certain things for a period of time when it's not really necessary. Here's a list of commonly retained material that can be shredded if you're still holding on to it. ATM receipts, deposit slips, and credit card receipts aren't needed after you've verified that the transaction is on your monthly statement. Note, however, you may want to keep a receipt or two for tax purposes. You should check with your accountant on this. Old 401k statements. Once you've confirmed that your contributions are recorded accurately, there's no need to keep them. You could, however, keep only the statements for the fourth quarter of each year if you wanted to. Paycheck stubs. Once you've got your annual W-2s, you can toss these as well. Just take note if there is any additional tax information on the final check stub of the year that isn't reported on the W-2. If that's the case, you might hold on to that particular check. Tax returns older than 7 years. Check with your accountant first. You might want to hang on to the return itself, but you can trash the accompanying paperwork. This concludes our video on the first step in organizing your financial life. Feel free to email me at jake@youmandifinancial.com if you have any questions on the topics covered in the presentation. The next video will cover the very important topic of spending and budgeting, so be sure to check it out. Remember to follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn to stay in the know with current financial, lifestyle, and economic updates.